Thank you very much, Shane Andrews. 69, World of Outlaws, Morton Buildings Late Model Series drivers here for practice. As we get set to turn this first group loose, it'll be Dale Hollidge out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, the Gunners Honey Carruthers Sun Concrete Rocket number 0. The champion for 2019, his second championship out of New Berlin, Illinois. Seabird Cap Ranches, Valvoline Profab, Gunners Honey, Petrov Towing, Rocket Preo Motors, Rocket number 1 of the Rocket Shep, Brandon Shepard. From Manhattan, Kansas, Shop Quick and Bean Stores, Pulsar Rock Products, Young Hands Discount Liquor, number 18 of Chase Young Hands. Mount Holly, North Carolina's Chris Ferguson in 22. It'll be Zelienople, Pennsylvania's Colton Flitter in 48. It'll be 52 of Brandon Hightower out of Natchez, Louisiana. Jason Colbert from York Haven, Pennsylvania in the 72. Boom Briggs in the 99 out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania. Spartanburg, South Carolina's Anthony Sanders in 421. Track record is 14.385. Brandon Shepard quickest so far. As the one machine turns a 14.817, it's Jason Covert at a 14.940. 15.047 for Chris Ferguson. Chase Young Hands a 15.154. Group number 2 will be the driver out of Gray Court, South Carolina. Great America State Company 0M of Chris Smokey Madden. First driver on the speedway out of New Waverly, Texas. Best Performance Motorsports Rocket. It's Turbo Tyler Urban 1. Four-time winner this year on the Tour, 15. Rookie of the Year out of Evans, Georgia. Rum Runner Racing Rocket, the 2 of Big Sexy Brandon Overton. And the Rookie of the Year out of Headingley, Manitoba, Canada, the Derek Sandblasting 7. Looking for his first Outlaw win. It's the Manitoba Missile, Ricky Weiss. From Riley Ford, West Virginia, the Spadoggle Towing Rocket, the 8 of Mad Matt Spadoggle. And out of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, got engaged here last year, kept racing all through this year with us. The Fox Transportation Rocket, the 14 of Tyler Horst. From Waynesboro, Virginia, in a rare super late model appearance, the RBS Auto Sales Rocket, it's the 17 of Thug Nasty, Logan Roberson. Three-time Outlaw champion, got his first win of the year at Sealands Grove out of Union, Kentucky. That's the Mobile One Extreme Graphics, Darrell Lanigan Racing Club 29 of the Bluegrass Bandit, Darrell Lanigan. Also out of Duncan, South Carolina, the AutoZone Auto Parts Stores, Longhorn 55 of Benji Hicks. The Hot Lap session number 2 on the Speedway. Brandon Overton has won the last 2. Does he make it 3 in a row and 5th on the season? We'll find out tomorrow, but right now, Hot Lap session number 2 underway. Outside the top 5, and Overton gets the number 5 spot for practice. And moves up to second on the board. Benji Hicks cracking the top 10. Tyler will bump him. Logan Roberson will move to 5th. Checker flag out on Hot Lap session number 2. Brandon Shepard will stay on top at 14.817. Madden goes the second quick at 14.926. It's Covert, Ferguson, Roberson, Young Hands, Overton, Tyler Erb, Ricky Weiss, and Benji Hicks. Hot Lap session number 3 led out by the driver out of Lake Elmo, Minnesota, the Dryden Engine Oils and Greases, Arnie Random Motorsports B1 of the B1 Bomber. That's Brent Larson. The 6th machine, he is the Firecracker 100 champion. Driver out of Rochester, New York, the Bill Stein Shocks, K&L Rumley Longhorn, T-Mac, Tim McCready in 6. The 1G out of Seymour, Tennessee. It's the King Roofing Company, Fleepy Race Fuels Warrior House Car, that's Ryan King. 17M out of Chickamauga, Georgia. CNS Transportation, Easy Go Golf Carts, Bloomquist Chassis, 17M and a Mac Daddy Dale McDowell. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, Precision Ford, Mac Tools, Red Line Speed Shop Rocket, the 18D of Dalton Wilson. Used to be from Phoenix, Arizona, now makes his home in Denver, North Carolina. The Total Seal. AP Advanced Profiling rocket, the 51M of Joey Moriarty. One-time winner with the Outlaws back at the place your mama warned you about, the Cherokee Speedway in Gaffney. Out of Clover, South Carolina, the STI Trucking, Bales Construction, Felony Farms, Barry Wright. It's the boss, Ross Bales, in 87. The Little Head Knocker out of Union, South Carolina, the Abbey Construction, Highway Training and Grill, Longhorn, 88. The Little Head Knocker, Trent Ivy in 88. And second in rookie points, out of Robley, Louisiana, the SS Fishing and Rentals, Joel's Auto Sales, Brian Cook Trucks, MB Custom. It's the Robley Rocket. That's Kate Dillard in 97. Hot Lap session number 3 takes green. See if anybody cracks the top 10. Shepard, Madden, Covert, Ferguson, Roberson, Kane Dillard goes to 6th. Tim McCready will take the number 4 spot in practice. Joey Moriarty just outside the top 10. Dillard fast and back to 6th again. So after this hot lap session, Ross Bales now the 4th quickest at 15:34. McCready will go to 5th. It's still Shepard, Madden, Covert, Bales, and McCready. Next group will be led out by the only 4-time champion of the Outlaws from Shinston, West Virginia, Pete Antifreeze and Cooler Rocket. That's the Rocket Man, Josh Richards in 14. Rookie contender out of St. Augustine, Florida, the Mozart Ford Lincoln Revolution Racing. Modern Images Rocket, that's the St. Augustine Assassin, Blake Spencer in car number 6. The 56 comes to us 14 hours away from Katy, Texas. The Houston Specialty Products Modern Motorsports Rocket. Right behind him will be the driver out of Lebanon, Pennsylvania in that laser house car machine. Russ Gable Roofing and Siding, 1 potato, 2 potato machine of Brian Bernheisel. The 21 machine, first time back in a while for the driver out of Walton, Kentucky, the Kentucky Auto Service and Towing, Penske Shocks, Smooth Move Realtors, Club 29, the Big Show, Robbie Hensley. He was the first ever winner of the World Short Track Championship here in Pro Late Model 604 engine cars out of Concord, North Carolina. Nichols Plumbing, Genesis Shocks, Barry Wright, Corey Gordon at 5. Making a hint that he may be rookie contender next year out of Sonoma, Georgia, the GW Performance Kaiser Manufacturing Rocket. That's Can't Get Right, Ashton Winger. And making his return to the Outlaws, coming to us out of Knoxville, Tennessee, the Avalanche, John Blankenship in 23. Richards moves up to 2nd right behind Shepard. Blankenship will move to 5th. So right now your top 2 in practice, not quite as fast as Steve Baker would be, but they're right there. Brandon Shepard at 14.817, Josh Richards at 14.869, Chris Madden, Jason Covert, John Blankenship, now your top 5. Next group will feature driver out of York, Pennsylvania, M&M Painting and Construction, Murray Motorsports, PPG Paints Rocket, Scrub, Rick Eckert, 2011 champion. Out of Martinsville, Indiana, the DeKalb, Crawford Outdoor, Boyer Dirt Motorsports Rocket, it's the real deal, Don O'Neill at 5. From Shermansdale, Pennsylvania, Advanced Septic Services, Kruma Chiropractic, Barry Wright, DO6 of Mike Looper. From Elk City, North Carolina, Prime Electrical Solutions, Langley Landscaping, Owens Construction, Black Diamond, Austin Holcomb in the 8A. From Clinton, Tennessee, the Advanced Transportation, West Haven Speed Shop, Lowe's Tows, Capital Race Car, it's the 11B of the Clinton Comets, Stacy Bowles. In brand new scheme out of North Augusta, South Carolina, the M&W Transport, Millwood Plumbing, Barry Wright, it's the Black Knight, Clay Knight at 42. Luke is champion out of Blairsville, Georgia, the Nutrient Ag Solution, Spartan Mowers Longhorn, the 49 of Superman, Jonathan Davenport. Driver out of Stevens City, Virginia, the H&H Auto Sales Hicks Racing Longhorn, the 79 of Kyle Hardy. And out of Talbot, Tennessee, Service 101 Trent Logging, Penske Shocks, Sweet Bloomquist Chassis Machine of Forrest Trent. This is hot lap session number 5. These are the cars that will qualify against each other later in Group B, as we have split the field in 35 and 34. First session of Group B about to take green. So checkered flag out on hot lap session number 5, the first of Group B. Still Shepard, Richards, but now Davenport third quick. He's in at 14.903. Madden is fourth. Jason Covert is fifth. Group number 6, second in Group B, will feature driver out of Parkersburg, West Virginia, the ProTech Auto Sales, Johnny L. Boss, the contractor, Kryptonite 0K, a Fast Freddy Carpenter. 2004 World of Outlaws champion scheduled to come out of Mooresburg, Tennessee. The Great America State Company Penske Shock Sweet Manufacturing Zero, the Voodoo Child, Scott Bloomquist. The Texan now used to make his home in West Palm Beach. He's the Rim Runner Racing, CNH Paving, Penske Shocks Rocket. Joey Coulter in the number 2. And also in the 2 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, Keltner Contracting, Hatcher's Auto Sales Rocket, the Thrill from Mooresville, Nick Hoffman in 2. Springfield, Illinois driver, the Illini Pharmacies, Parkline Environmental Rocket, the F-15 of Jeremy Conaway. The 25 is the 2015 champion out of Zebulon, Georgia. He's in the Bruning Rock Products, Skyline Materials, Bennett Explosives, Super K Express, Capital Race Car, the 25 of the Georgia Bulldog, Shane Clanton. Out of Saxonburg, Pennsylvania, the Toma Meat Market, Top Hat, Dirt Network Rocket, 77 of Tyler Dietz. And in that 01 throwback General Lee car out of Winfield, Tennessee, the Delk Equipment Sales Marathon, RS Equipment Sales Rocket, the Winfield Warrior, Mike Marlar. Finally, out of Portage, Michigan, the Octane Custom Trailers, 354 trailers, Chris Nash Racing Laser. It's the 354 of Chris Nash. This is hot lap session number 6. Shepard at 14.817, Richards at 14.869. Davenport has just been bumped to 4th. Checkered flag coming out from John Nelson. Shane Clanton to 15th. So Brandon Shepard, Josh Richards remain at the top of the list. Now insert Scott Bloomquist to the 3rd quickest. Jonathan Davenport 4th. Chris Madden 5th. Jason Covert, John Blankenship, Don O'Neill, Ross Bales, Tim McCready. 2 groups left to practice. And it's going to be led out by the 2 machine. Of course, that is the driver out of Evans, Georgia, big sexy Brandon Overton. 4-time winner in the 2 most recent wins coming from him. Also in this group out of Georgetown, Delaware, the Stokely Materials. Hard Scrabble Express Longhorn, the boss, Ross Robinson in 7. Out of Muscatine, Iowa, and the Round Precision Machining. Quick Strip, Paint and Rust Removal, Black Diamond, the 15B of the Muscatine Madman, Brian Burkhofer. Out of Carpentersville, Illinois, the McBride Mac Deacon's Garage, Vomac Truck Sales, Ideal Ready Mix Rocket, the 28 of the one-man band, Dediserve Jr. Out of Ridgely, Pennsylvania, Nelson Auto Sales, Mighty Auto Parts, RH Lap Mechanical Contractors rocking the 66C of Matt Cosner. And once again, a different ride this weekend, right there on the front stretch of the Thompson, Pennsylvania. The Stones Excavating, Coleman Farms, Jazz's Used Auto Parts Rockets, the 72 of Big Brother Dan Stone. Out of Folsom, New Jersey, the Clary's Used Cars Rocket G.R. Smith behind the wheel of 89. One-time winner with the Outlaws this year. Out of Titusville, Pennsylvania, Murphy's Logging Specialty Products. Moody and Son Welding Rocket, that's Mad Max Max Blair. Also making his super late model debut with the World of Outlaws out of Mooresville, North Carolina, the high side tickler Kyle Strickler in that Tomcat Longhorn number 8. Green flag is out on Group 7. Robinson will get a 14, Blair 15, Strickler goes to 12. So far that is the fastest of this group. Checkered flag waving. So Kyle Strickler will be the quickest of the group at 12th, fastest overall at 15:051. Final group to come out. It'll feature the driver out of Camden, Ohio, and the Valvoline Penske Shops. Simpson Products Black Diamond, another indicator for Rookie of the Year in 2020. Cody Evans in the 4G. Out of Wake Forest, North Carolina, the Sewell Logging Custom Logging Rocket 06 of Christian Thomas. Out of Newport, Tennessee, in the Ramirez Motorsports Kaiser Manufacturing Rocket, the O Show Jimmy Owens in 20. From Pageland, South Carolina, the Piggly Wiggly Stores, Black Crest Farms Rocket 24D of downtown Michael Brown. From Pine Level, North Carolina, the Harry's Tire and Auto, TWA Concrete Services, Barry Wright, Dustin Mitchell in 32. Out of Martinsville, Indiana, the West Side Tractor Sales, Dino One Incorporated 71, the New Deal, Hudson O'Neill. From Gumboro, Delaware, the Davis Trucking Rocket 92 of Nick Davis. Out of Jessup, Georgia, the Roberts Bean Company, Lennox River Ranch Rocket, it's the Beekeeper, Stephen Roberts in 111. And final car, there's Freddie Carpenter. He did not get out in his other group, so the proprietor of will make this 8th and final hot lap session for the World of Outlaws Morton Buildings Late Model Series. Their qualifying comes up in just a little while. Top 10 as of yet. We'll see what happens. Checker flags are in the air. So the top 10, Tim McCready was 10th, Ross Bales 9th, Don O'Neill was 8th, John Blankenship 7th, Jason Covert 6th, Chris Madden 5th, Jonathan Davenport 4th, Scott Bloomquist was 3rd, Josh Richards 2nd, fastest in practice at a 14:817, the champ. Brandon Shepard in the one. We're going to turn it back over to Shane Andrews, round 2 of qualifying, coming up for the Super Car Series Big Block Modifieds.